Hello and welcome to Subnautica Early Access version. I recently learned how to do this, how to play a game, how to play any game, really, but specifically Subnautica in a previous version. And, of course I learned it from the IGP video where he does a very well thought out tutorial. I'll leave a link to that and the page that he links you to in the description of this video. Because if you want to do this yourself, I know I'm extremely late to this, because people have been doing this multiple times. I'm gonna go normal, because this is just lovely. Once I'm done, this is just gonna be me messing around.
In the late 22nd century, humanity is beginning to colonize.
The story is very different.
Before colony ships arrive, habitation vessels are appointed terraforming missions. The Aurora was one such vessel. During its descent, the Aurora was struck by a mysterious energy pulse, resulting in catastrophic hull failure. A single life pod jettisoned prior to impact. You were in that life pod.
Oh. Just a minute. I'm going to invert the mouse, because I'm used to playing with inverted mouse. Oh. Oh, I see. Yes. Trying to find a level of sensitivity that works. Yeah, it's good enough. Medical kit fabricator doesn't seem to do anything, nor can I pick up a fire extinguisher. Oh, it looks so bad. Oh, bladderfish were still called air sacs. Because, yeah. Oh, this wasn't even a storage compartment, it would seem. There wasn't a screen here or anything. Caution, crash sequence enabled, emergency backup power enabled, CO2 levels approaching harmful to occupants, emergency evacuation recommended. Oh, instant teleportation. Nice blue effect inside the life pod. But yeah. This is old Subnautica. I do quite like the way this version of Subnautica looks. Because, oh yeah! Acid mushrooms shrink when you go up to them. Oh, and they're just called purple mushrooms.
Oxygen.
Oh yeah. Because you're really pathetic when you start out on Subnautica, and that's something that's never changed. What is that? Is that a creep vine? Yeah, it is. That's the creep vine zone there. Are they called creep vine in this version, or are they just called something like green vine? They don't seem to be called anything. Right, I'm gonna grab this hoop fish. Come here.
Calorie deficiency. Detect descent.
Let's go back into the life pod. I'm gonna call the life pod what I called her in my, wait a minute. The ladder on the side of the life pod automatically takes you inside? Huh. Oh, the fish holding animation is bad. What? Well, yeah, you need salt to cook things, don't you? Is the hoop fish even on here? Whole fish, peeper, airsac, garyfish, hoverfish, Reginald, spadefish, boomerang, aye, and oculus. Doesn't even look like I can cook them. Do I need salt? Actually, because I didn't check that. So, who knows? Oh, the names. Oh, you can see the PDA. Oh, there's so many glitches that they didn't work out. It's so strange. This isn't even table coral, is it? It's like jeweled disc or something. Or opal disc or something. So I'll grab myself a Gary fish and start to look for salt deposits. Do brain coral produce air bubbles? Yes, they do. So I'll pick up some quartz. Oh, crash fish start with their nests open too. Ouch. Purple fans, you can just pick them up. Thank you. Unlike most people, I never created a name for the PDA voice. I just always called her the PDA. You are... what are you? Did I pick you up? Emery, for cutting, drilling, abrasive. I cannot imagine what you would use emery for. Oh, hoopfish's tooltip is just tooltip hoopfish. Really? So much stuff here doesn't have, you know, stuff. Okay, so I'll pick up some scrap metal and make some titanium, if that's even still the way it works. I forgot that you could dig the sand. Same mechanics as terraforming. So yeah, you can dig down and create yourself your own little sand burrow for you to exist in and feel sad. Okay, so... oh, I swam quite far away. Does the life pod drift in this version? But I've already caught... I might see if I can catch a peeper just to satiate the PDA. No? Okay. Keeping an eye out for salt. I think this is salt, the old model. Yeah, it's definitely the old model. Just some white cubes. Ooh, quite a few resources down here, and more salt. So many realistic resources. Or, you know, resources that you'd know about if you're a person. And not... I nearly implied that physicists aren't people. So sad. Oh! The flowers just approach as you get... You stay over there, Mr. Crashfish. So the lifepod beacon is over there. Beacons in the original were just glowing white dots. Not original, but in the first version. So let's head back up to Tulip, which is what I'm going to call her, and make some food. So we want the fabricator. Cooked Gary fish. And cooked air sac. Because air sacs are just what they call the bladderfish. Oh, smoke gets in the way of the overlay. Cooked Gary fish. Eat. Yeah. Now, what do I want? What would I be wanting to make? Oh, you make sand... You make silicone out of sand. Carbon for batteries. Organic building block. Zinc 4 and carbon 1. Did I accidentally collect everything I need for a battery? I'll make a knife, because I definitely need one of those. Oh, the knife actually has an animation for you making it. Oh, they even had the transfuser back then. The welder. The welder wasn't even implemented? What will I want? I most definitely will want a sea glide, but I don't know. Actually, I should see what I need to make a tank. Equipment. Tank. Metal times 2. I'm imagining that's just scrap metal. The knife takes up so much space. So, how do I... The knife is in slot 1.
Oxygen, 50%.
So I'm pressing 1, and it's pulling out the hoopfish. I'm just gonna let him go and see what happens. Nothing. Is that a, doodly what's it? A, gasopod? I think it might be. There's not very much to this, but you can really tell why people liked it. I don't think there's really any threats in the game at this point.
Oxygen, 50%.
So I can probably just go exploring wherever I want. Do I still need... Yeah, a jeweled disc. I want the salt.
Oxygen, 50%.
Well, let me just catch a bladderfish. Or an air sac, rather. I'd had no idea you could breathe out of air sacs. Now I'm calling them air sacs. Bladderfish. They are called bladderfish, and, you know, it's blasphemy to call them anything else. I wonder if that's even still a thing that they have.
Oxygen, 50%.
Nope, still actually does nothing. You know, still does nothing. I think the only thing stopping you going to the Aurora is radiation and the fact that it never explodes and opens up. Okay, so it's becoming nighttime. Here's another piece of metal. We can probably make an air tank. Do we already have an air tank? Oh, wait, yeah, we don't have character slots, so I'll need to carry the air tank in my inventory.
50%.
Oh, boy. We need to see if we can make a builder tool. Was I just weighed down by the jeweled disc? Oh my goodness. Really? Jeweled disc. Die.
Oxygen, 50%.
I was about to say they take up so much room, but compared to nowadays, it's no different. Because they're giant pieces of scrap metal that are bigger than your body, and you should rightfully only be able to carry one. Closest to land, we're ever going to come. Actually, no, the floating island exists at this point in the game, I think. I'm no expert. Okay, so I'll make a cooked peeper. And a cooked boomerang. And a tank. I actually may want, I'll make a sea glide for now. Oh, goodness, it's probably gonna look so bad. Is that our flashlight? You know, for one thing I can thank the Sea Glide on is that it doesn't have the awful overlay thing. Are you still called rabbit rays? Oh, well, you're called Glitch. To me. Glitchy the rabbit ray. Oh, no, they are still called Creepvine. Can't you eat Creepvine? Creep vine, please. No, you seemingly can't. So I guess that's something that I implemented and then removed again. So yeah, my main concern is scrap metal so I can build... The materials in this version of the game were a lot easier to get. Give me a whole fish. Oh. Come here, inventory full. It's very bizarre, because I'm so used to Subnautica just being...
Oxygen, 50%.
Sorry, I don't have a brain, you see, so things tend to slip my mind. Might not exist in mine. Don't need that, don't need that, don't need that. So, let me get this straight. You're just going to float around here in your cubicness, and so are you. So you're going to pretend that that's where you grow. Right. Thanks. Thanks for letting me know. So I just had to vomit some sand out there. Where will I find my metal? Hello? I am looking for the metal. Oh, goodness. The sea glide is even more awkward. Oh, I should really say it's less awkward nowadays, which I didn't think would be possible. I think I might be able to make the, I don't even need to replace a battery in the Sea Glide, I don't think. So yeah, even though it's pretty bare bones, you can tell why people liked it. It's very colourful. Just look at that. I know that's something that's still in the game, but I mean, just look at it. You can tell why people got drawn in. I'd love to create a game like this. Even to just create a world that's as vibrant as this. Okay, no, yeah, you are drifting, I think.
50%.
I can build. I can build. I can now build. Oh, I did need a battery to make it. So you need 2 glass, I think, to make the constructor. And I just need a battery, which would be... and carbon, which I need 3 acid mushrooms for. Which are right here. And I can vomit out all of the sand. I should really see my doctor about all the amount of sand that I've been vomiting out and how it somehow came out from up there. So yeah, there were a lot more materials in Subnautica first version, but making it a lot more complex. I do quite like... So yeah, I am pushing you. Okay, you go back to the shallows, you little scamp of a life pod. No going away from Tome Tulip. The non-existent Reaper Leviathans will get you. No, get back in the escape pod. In Tulip, I mean. Create a battery. create a constructor, which was the original name for the mobile vehicle bag.
Vibration detected.
The Seamoth and the Cyclops. Also, you did use unobtainium way back when. Huh. I do feel that the Subnautica wiki should actually have pages for unused materials, because currently they don't, and it makes it impossible to know. Hey, is unobtainium, you know, that item that you can spawn in at the very end of the quick spawn list, is that just a joke, or is it actually, well, was it actually in the game at one point? You'll never know. Wait a minute, is unobtainium a real mineral with an unfortunate name? Because I just thought that that's going to be the thing that makes me look the most like an idiot if unobtainium is an actual material that I didn't know about. But, you know, the name is just too convenient for it to be real in my mind. But if it is, I'll obviously change that tune. I can't check blueprints, so I do need to get back to the constructor. Because I don't even think you can climb up onto it. No, you need to, climb up. No, you can't just push a button. So for Seamoth, I need glass times 2 and metal times 3. So I'm going to go and get those things that I diddly darn need. I wonder, how do I make water in this version? I want disinfected water, which is just bleach, I believe. Membrane. Was that a dart? Was a tiger plant shooting at me, or did I just misinterpret something? The little amounts of swimming fish look a lot nicer. Just making bleach. Wanted to... Oh, they used to deform the terrain. I had no idea. Do it again. Oh. So I guess that's what would have dug out all of these weird formations. It's just a trigger-happy crash... A group of trigger-happy crash fish, because remember, they can't do it twice. Thank you. Thank you. That was remarkably unhelpful. Veined nettles and writhing weed in the background. Good old green barnacles over here. How much do I need? I think I needed like 3 pieces of metal, possibly. And over here we have our ever fortunate floaters. They look like floaters in this version, in the inventory at least. They look like gel sacks do nowadays. Where are you going? Are you just doing your own thing? Okay.
Oxygen, 25%.
Oh, does health slowly regenerate as well? Does it do that in today's version? I actually can't tell. Oh, by can't tell I mean I can't remember. Come on, sneak up on a rabbit ray and float him. Or not. Or salt. I need that for my bleach, which I'm going to drink. Don't ask questions. Where's Tulip? Tulip? Are you by the constructor? I think you're by the constructor, because I can't see it here. Unless you've run away again. Yep, right here. I knew you'd never leave me, but, you know, I need to make water so I don't die. Calcium. 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 Bleach. Bleach. From that bleach we make water. I'm just gonna eat some water. Oh, everything goes down really fast. There's a lot of salt down here. I should have checked here sooner. The noises in the game also sound a lot more menacing. That's just zinc. I don't need zinc. I might need oxygen though. Never thought about that one too much. I should venture into the creepvine zone. You know what? I'm eating a whole fish. I'm eating a whole fish. I'm eating a whole fish. And a peeper. And gosh darn peeper. Ugh, you can see the veins in a peeper's eye. It also looks like it's made of plastic. Regardless. So what do I need? I need one more metal. Yes, smoke is in front of the display. I need one more metal. Why aren't I using my sea glide? But yeah, the safe shallows look pretty much standard. I haven't seen a gasopod yet, or a shuttle bug, so I'm going to assume that they're not in the game. Oh, metal. Crash fish. Oh, you. This terrain looks almost like it was changed drastically. Which, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised about, but I'd love some more, you know, weird structures. Like this. This one here. I am 100% certain that this is not in the game today, and there's your chance to make me look like an idiot by pointing out exactly where I can find it. But yeah, structures like that are just fun. That's why I like the Twisty Bridges concept. Come along now, back to the life pod, where we shall construct... What should I name my Seamoth for this version of the game? Because my Seamoth in my survival world... Survival, it's a freedom world, but I'll play survival eventually, because was new to the game when I created the world. Shut up and stop judging me. Actually, why am I in here? I don't need to be in here. But yeah, I'm wondering what I should name the, Seamoth for this world. Oh, get on the... There we go. Seamoth. I need to make the glass, actually. Yeah, that's probably what I was going back for, subconsciously at least. just construct the 2 glass, and then I can make myself a sea moth. And that's all I'll really need, because I don't think I'm going to go out of my way to get the Cyclops in a game that I'm not going to be too invested in this world, because there's not much to do in this version of Subnautica. It's more just, okay, that one flung me. Or it flung itself, that's another option. It's more just a proof that the game is awesome. So yeah, there's no printer pods in this version of the... You're just gonna clonk on the land on the way down. No, you're gonna just miss it. Nighttime approaches. Enter Seamoth. Oh, okay, what have I done? Okay. Right. So, in the Seamoth, the controls are... the mouse isn't reversed. So, you know, the mouse controls are backwards in the Seamoth, for me at least. I'm going to crash into so much, because I just am not used to these kind of controls. Okay, into the darkness we go. Oh, the Seamoth, you control like an unruly mule. I think radiation can still get us in the Seamoth. Yeah, that'd be the radiation that's going to kill us. Retreat. Okay, expect me to be driving this Seamoth like I'm drunk and have never driven a Seamoth before. I might pick it up after a bit. So yeah, the floater island, as far as I'm aware, is still in this version of the game. So we just need to go around to the backside of the Aurora, trying our best not to move the mouse, because then we'll just go flailing. And now we go, and we should see it in no time at all. Doop-a-doo, doop-a-doo, traveling with my Seamoth. What? I was discussing naming the Seamoth before, because in my Freedom World, my Seamoth is named Jones. Oh, look, it's sunrise. Does this planet currently, as of yet, have... No, they have a very normal looking sky currently. 4546b does. I wonder, is the crush depth listed? Does the Seamoth even have a crush depth? Let's go down to the bottom and find out. Obviously, there's no precursor stuff in this version of the game. Precursors weren't even a twinkle into the developer's eye. They're one collective eye. Spooky sounds. Oh yeah, I heard someone else talking about them. Is it just 200 meters like normal? But I heard someone else mentioning how there's no creature there, but those sounds, all those sounds. So Kate, so the sea moth is shaking. Whoa, okay, what's this? Ascend! Ascend! Oh, don't crash into it. I don't think... Yeah, this is most... I have to get out of this because I cannot drive a sea moth to save my life. So we've completely missed the floater island and instead have found this. A delightful thing that is making a cha-na-na-na-na-na-na-na noise, like the tripods from War of the Worlds. Except, you know, not as deep.
Caution. Mild dehydration detected.
Would you be quiet, please? Yeah. Oh, so the console is just enabled normally. Is creative a mode at this point? No, freedom. This is the point where I stop playing legitimately just to mess with things. Can we free cam? No, we cannot free cam. Does warp forward work? Warp forward does not work. Oh yeah, we'll use oxygen as well. Oxygen sheet now true. Yeah, there's no holding animation or anything for the transfuser in this version. Oh wait, reefbacks I think are in this version. Yeah, probably shouldn't have spawned him here. They're more the size of baby reefbacks, and, actually, are they? I wouldn't know. Thing is, reefbacks didn't have, reefs on their backs. Okay, so now we're glowing, yellow, because we injected ourselves with reefback DNA. Spawn... What's easy to get up to? Is gasopod. Gasopods are in the game. What are you? Hello? What is that? What have I done? That's not a thing in the sky, that's a... Oh wait, no, with the sun, that's an eye. It's the great lord, it's the great lord of, cheating. Garathompana. Garathompana, the, elder god, of course. Look at him up in the sky, gazing down upon us, about to, smite us down for daring to cheat. Screw him, he can go, explode. What? What have I done? My Seamoth just rebuilt itself. is, do the gasopods do the gas thing? Yep, they do. What else can, Reginald, spawn Reginald. What? Wait, what? What's happening? So, yeah, Reginald spawned. Spawned 40 Reginalds. I can't miss this time. You know what? I don't think you can. I think I could really only get reef backs. And I think it did nothing. Yes, Garathomna, or whatever we called you. Garathomna or something like that. Something that I immediately regretted. I like to imagine that that noise is now coming from Garathomna, because I don't know what I've done, but, new character, Garathomna, as if anyone cares. I might have to go for my coordinates, How do I look at my coordinates? I have no idea how you do that. Camera world position. And the whole area appears to be moving, but I think that's just my character thinking he has to move. Oh, look! Garathomna has smoked the Aurora now as well. I'm sorry. Can you please go away? I'm gonna do the most destructive thing I can think of. Ha! Take that. I wonder. Oh my goodness, the Cyclops can terraform stuff by ramming into it. It's probably gonna be bad if it lands on... Wait, no, it glitched me through! That is actually fantastic. I'm going to drop this transfuser because I do not want it. I am still thee with the golden eyes, and, Garathomna is still chasing me, even though I have dropped the cursed implement. But yeah, these walls, I think, were in the game to stop you from getting outside the map, which is what we use the dead zone for. Or the devs use the dead zone for, rather. Go away, Garathomna! We can probably do better just by, going down, because the Cyclops still has a crush depth, I think. Oh wow, it actually just puts you in this room. I've never actually gone into that room, you know, glitched through and all that. Oh! That's nice. Don't even need to open the door. This place had windows. I get the feeling it shouldn't have had windows. Is this ladder clickable? Would not seem it. Just walk through. Oh, that's just the text from the lower deck. And the Garathomna the mouth of Garathomna is still following me. Oh! Oh, I talked about this in the concept art thing. I said, oh, this must be some early version of the Cyclops. Look at the speed level. Well, it's here and it does nothing. It doesn't even have the right, you know, thing for the Cyclops. Yeah, it has it for the old model. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Those things are just not working. Oh wait, I haven't explored everything yet. Some fake dials. A non-existent hatch. Another room? Another room? Yet another room. This room wouldn't have been here. And then it's to the engine room, which is just a thing. I'm sorry, was my Cyclops nearly glitched by me trying to walk around inside it? No, wait, that's the smoting of Garethomna. How do I dive? Am I diving? I'm diving! Passing safe depth of 50 meters. That's, a new voice. I see nothing wrong here. Wait a minute, is that actual terrain or is it just a smudge on the Cyclops' screen? Wait, I exited and I was stuck in a wall. Nothing's happening. I'm gonna get out. I don't know if I can put up with that. Will the sea moth survive down here? Wait, no, that's the life pod. Ramming speed! Do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do, exploring the true depths, dun-dun. I don't have a depth meter thing, so I can only imagine that comes later. Yes, Garethomna. Fine, you know what? Smite me. Oh, now I'm back here. Is he gone? No, he just can't smote me through a low ceiling. His only weakness. But yeah, I've explored pretty much this first version. If there's anything else you want me to do in it, please tell me, because I'd be fascinated to re-explore it. But I'm going to try downloading some different later versions with a bit more stuff, and see what's in them. Actually, you know what? Does this work? No, it does not. Just a minute. Yes, I'll quit. Oh wait, that quits to nothingness. Oh, right. Yes, because that was definitely what they were implying would happen. Just a moment while I get started back up. I'm going to start a new game, and then I'm going to try something. Actually, I wouldn't have needed to be in the shallows for that, would I? Oh. I'm a bit of a dummy, you see. Okay. New game. I'm just gonna go freedom. Freedom, no time constraints? Oh, yes, guess you could classify hunger and water as... hunger and thirst as time constraints. Can I still skip this intro, please? Hello? Oh, yeah. Initializing dive suit HUD? Oh wait, there was a depth meter. What am I talking about? I'm a moron. First, oxygen. I want to explore, see if the int gallery is a thing, my friends. Did you just ascend into the heavens? Always wanted to explore the entity gallery. Coral reef grass. The air sac, which turns into the bladderfish. I think if I bump them, yeah, they go about their business. Blood grass used to leak blood. Says I can pick it up as well, but I can't. Boomerang. I have mercy on me, oh great cubular gel sac lord. Oh, you let loose the gasopod. Marvellous. And the grab crab nest isn't here, but the grab crab itself is. I'm actually going to take a second to, you know, so I can get pictures of this in the recording after editing, so that I can use them in a video that I want to make. So yeah, we've got the shuttle bug. I think it might have been called something different. A dead rabbit ray that is no longer dead because I have freed it. A lava who doesn't seem to be bound by time and space. A dark-looking jelly ray. Can I free you, Mr. Jelly Ray? Freedom! Freedom awaits! What on earth is this? Reefback! Oh, Reefback didn't spawn. Spadefish, freedom. Stalker, freedom. Should I give the sand shark as freedom? Might as well. I gave you freedom, and you dare hurt me? Projector. Wasabi 1, size reference guy. With, third-dimensional face. This stuff also intrigues me. Looks like some relative of creep vine, maybe? What is it called? Coral reef hanging seaweed. Tree spawn, just with, you know, a different name. These things are tree leeches, as we know them, but they were referred to as barnacle suckers. Got barnacles themselves. Moving along, we've got Geordie's tongue, all of these things we know. I actually missed this thing out in my unscannable flora and fauna, because I thought it was a, I didn't realize that it was a coral. But yeah, if I make a follow-up with all the ones I missed, that'll definitely be in there. Got all these different plants. What are you? You are very sparkly and shiny. Ooh, mohawks! People still think that these things might come out in a future update. I hope they will, because they look awesome. I'd like to grow some. Hanging stingers, do you still hurt? Yes, you do. First aid kits aren't even in the game, it would seem. So that's where the big grab crab went, out of existence. Would you mind? I'm just trying to live my life over here. So this time the reefback spawned. Oh, it's getting quite a bit laggy with me spawning all of them. Just a minute. I'm gonna quit and I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna do it properly, you know, without dying because I'm an idiot. Where is this? Sorry, I just need to click on the right things. Open Subnautica again, you moron. You absolute moron. Doop, doop. Click play. New game, freedom. Oh no. I've glitched it again. Wait, no I haven't. Yeah, they almost broke it. I had a mouse on two windows simultaneously. Int gal. I'm gonna give myself the sea glide. I'm gonna need it. What is this? Creatures grower. What on earth? So that thing was shrinking and growing before, similarly to another evil supervillain that I know who killed an entire family of rabbit rays, you monster. But it has the texture of a gel sack, and it just sort of sits there. Maybe that was supposed to be some sort of creature, grower? Who knows? Reefback, sand shark, Reginald, stalker, spadefish, projectors, whatever they are, coral reef samples, wasabi 1, that plant, barnacle suckers, aka tree leeches, mohawks up here. I don't know if this plant is in the game. I think it might be. Moving further along, we have jelly plants, which would be the precursors of the gel sacks. Jeweled discs. Oh goodness, it's pulsating. Does table coral pulsate? Is that something that carried over? If table coral pulsates, I've never noticed that. So we're just gonna swim quickly past these. A large couche bouche, or bouche as I like to call them. Membrane tree, bunch of other plants, including a version of what I called the vessel plant, I think, because it looks like blood vessels. Now these things are interesting. I don't know what they are, but they look like ghostly, tattered weeds. Which is interesting, always interesting. It's nice when weeds that you kill come back to haunt you, love that. This is just all the coral tubes. Slanted coral plates, pygmy fans, or small fans as they're called. Coral reef small deco. These are another thing that's actually in the game that I completely didn't notice while doing my unscannable flora thing. And this is amongst all of these other living things. These orange chunks that I mention. That gives them a bit more legitimacy in my mind. Don't question me, I am part of the shadow government. These things, which look like the small plants inside of the... Hello! that look like the small plants inside of the alien containment unit. Jelly shrooms. Looking a lot more. I'm reluctant to use the word puckered, but bunch of smaller jelly shrooms. Eggs. So this is the rabbit ray egg, the jelly ray egg, the stalker egg, the reefback egg, the shuttlebug, and the shuttlebug egg. The grue clusters. More along here, we have a giant untextured vertebrae that just shows up as pink. You can make contact with it, but it doesn't have any sort of texture. Moving along past all of these corals, which are confirmed by this to be corals. I assumed that this was a type of barnacle, because I mean I thought they were barnacles in my unscannable flora and fauna video, but I mean it directly states coral clump. That also says that these things under the acid mushrooms are coral clumps. Whole bunch of boulders. Island plants. I'm assuming the island was in the game at this point. I didn't find it. Yeah, I actually did find out where these plants are more regularly found. Underground, in fact. The reason I could only find one for my unscannable flora video was because I found it looking above ground. And you got this one that I should probably add to, if I do a follow-up. It's just a variant of this one, but with no bulb inside. I've got these trees. And now that I look at them up close, they're really freaky looking. Magma formations. Okay, we just witnessed a violent attack by the brain coral. Collapsing sand, and I think this thing generates a collapsing sand texture around itself, maybe? Who knows? Crash, and of course the... Oh dear! That legitimately frightened me. I didn't expect him to come to life. Oh, it's weird looking in there. They have indentations for the crash fish's spikes. Can't be healthy. But yeah, this is the scrapped idea for a current that would carry you off. It's difficult to swim against, and easy to swim with. Now, what I was going to say was crash fish inside its habitat, which is something that you will only understand in the future. Okay, I'm assuming that was that. Oh, the shrapnel hurts. Makes sense. This is the this green ball here is called the slime. It's a chunk of slime, I'm assuming, and I might add that as well. Do you mind, sir? Generated bubble, which I think might be that blue stuff. What is still doing damage to me? What is this? Oh, this is the echo. Now, if you look, the echo is just the stem of the veined nettle. No, it's not that, is it? I can't remember. What in this version is called the purple fan, those things. And it's just the stem of that, but it looks so much different and so much more bizarre, like a little plant tentacle called the echo. And now these things. They're called blinkers, which has made a lot of people assume that these things open up into eyes. Now, these things are share the exact same model with the blue barnacle cluster. So I'm not saying that blue barnacles have eyes, I'm saying that whatever the blinker is, it was currently represented by the blue barnacles, and was before it was implemented, it was never implemented. Okay, what was that? Wow, so much damage was done to me in that instant that I got 1,000 cracks up top of the screen. Oh, that is a command. So yeah, now I can... Doesn't stop it from doing that. But yeah, we have this... If I can see! Thank you very much. Lava cube. Lava plane... Which I wouldn't know anything about. Now we come to the star attraction. Okay, what is hurting me? Those things, right. The absolute star of the show. This rock, so yeah, moving on. We have this very boring thing. Wonder... What hit me? When I turn the flashlight on, it hits me? I have no idea what's hitting me. Invisible isn't even a cheat yet. Is it looking at the lava that is hurting me? What is doing that? Is it you? If I get hit, does this remove that? Yeah, this thing is beautiful. And if you look, it's got this big anchor-like tail as well. Oh, no, it doesn't remove that. That's still a problem that 9 out of 10 people face. Can I shine a light on this guy to get a better view of him? Oh, wait, no, but he did the thing where he leaps up out. I thought I was flying upwards, but he was just coming downwards. Okay, just gonna move away from him because now it's just impossible to look. Yeah, that did work. I'm not actually gonna be able to read what these things are now, though. Cooked eye. I mean, you definitely got the eye part right, folks. Boomerang bladderfish has already fallen down into the abyss, I assume? I assume that's the abyss anyway. Creepvine seed. A bunch of the break stalactite, or stalagmite, or whatever that was. Cooked peeper with their little beaks. Ooh. Creepvine, all that sort of stuff. Emery bedrock. What is bedrock? I haven't seen that before. Bunches of rocks with floaters on them. Gold. Oh yeah, this is the eggs that I am going to show off in a different video. Oh wait. Okay, this is the amount of editing I'm probably going to have to do. Because in the video I made on eggs, that hasn't been, you know, put up yet, the kelp forest egg didn't have a texture, but in this version it does. So I'm just gonna quickly do that and cut it out. So now that that's done, we can go on to the natural mercury crystal. So I picked up the mercury, and now it just turns into that. I don't think you can get mercury crystals. That's a lot of metal! You're a strong one, I see. That metal, that is bigger than 2 Riley Robinsons. And there's a whole bunch of magma over here. Ignore that. Okay, it's best we go back a bit. This is the mushroom forest egg that we have in this version. And it still has the weird thing on its underbelly. What the hell is rutile? Oh, the safe shallows egg. Looks quite different. I might do a segment on this one as well. Oh, wait a minute. That part isn't blue. It's transparent. Which is interesting. So now that that's done, moving on. Sand loot. Pick up none. I love me a good old pile of none. Sulfur. Before it was normal. Twisty Bridge's head looking exactly like it does in my egg video, so I don't need to really worry. This thing is the dummy world entity. The dummy world entity, which I would assume would be used for just testing out entities in the world. Oh my goodness, is this what beacons looked like in the original? I'm sorry, Yep! I had no idea that this is what beacons once looked like. Wow. That's, bizarre. Tools build loot? What is this? No idea. Oh, the constructor. And the exosuit. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, take a good long look at what the prawn suit once was. Okay, I'm just gonna fall. There's a seabed right here. Definitely. I can't turn the exosuit by moving my head. I can... So it's quite sensitive on moving around. I have to use the arrow keys to angle it. And it has the same thrusters. Seemingly able to go forever? For now, I'm just going to send you all to the hospital with this fantastic display. Anyways. What is doing that? Yeah, but anyways, you've got the air tanks on the back. So yeah, this is what the great-grandpapa of the prawn suit. Can you tell why they did not use this version? Well, one, because it looks like crap. But, I think option 2... Where am I? There we are. The Entity Gallery is up here. But I would think it would be obvious that reason 2 is because it's insane, bonkers. So we've got this in the way, which is nice. We were over here. Fins. Did fins... Oh my goodness. You could sleep inside these fins. They are the size of sleeping bags. What is this item? Flashlight. So it's obviously got a big thing to demonstrate the range. Again, an item by name of None. Okay, when I right-click with None, it throws it. And this sticks it to whatever it hits. Is this a weapon? Is this a weapon? Okay, while it's sitting in the water, at least, it has a, sparkle effect coming off of it. Does it have a tooltip or anything? Also, the, slot that it's in appears to just be nothing. Oh, and it falls incredibly fast and rolls along. That's nice. You have fun there, dear. Sweet suffering succotash. Knife. Propulsion cannon. You know, the propulsion cannon. You got the trusty, completely undrivable Seamoth. The stun rifle. Oh! Hello, can somebody please call me an exorcist? I think I need one. Don't just say I'm an... Oh, when I look down I can see my neck. That's irrelevant. Currently, that's not by far the most normal thing that has happened so far while holding this item. Okay, we've got a tank, we've got the transfuser. The welder. Oh yeah, because you couldn't get the welder. So yeah, welder tool. So now we find the reason that that's been happening. I think. So yeah, it's this effect that has just spiraled off into oblivion, which I definitely like and can find no fault with. Okay, where's my, stun rifle? Okay, I need to test this. No, the only thing it appears to be harming is me. I am so broken. He's turning himself all the way around that you can see his butt. Oh boy. But yeah, this is probably the end of the video that I'm going to make for this. I'm going to try my best to leave it mostly unedited, because I'm just excited about this. It's fun. It's fun! Gosh darn it, and if you say otherwise, you're a member of the lizard government, or something. If you say otherwise, you're one of the people who faked the moon landing. There! Wriggle your way out of that one. Haha. I have bested you. Bye.